New Year's sugar cookies. And I'm just getting the wet ingredients ready. I will tell you what's in the cookies. It's a very simple recipe. It is 1.5 cup flour. It is 2/3 cup granulated sugar and 1/2 cup, 1 stick, butter. And eggs, 1 large egg. And I'm trying to see here. Oh, okay. Well, 1 teaspoon pure vanilla extract and 1/4 baking soda and 1/4 teaspoon salt. Alrighty, so I did put 1/4 cream of tartar in. I had some left from last year. I don't know how long it lasts, so maybe it's not going to be very good, but we'll see. So this is my dry ingredients, and this is my wet ingredients. So I'm just going to slowly start throwing this in, and I don't really have New Year's plans currently. I will, it's my oven. It always has to chime, it's a Samsung. But I always think New Year's is overrated because, you know, you always feel like you have to go someplace amazing. You have to, I don't know, have somebody to kiss at midnight, and it has to be fireworks and just an amazing night. And usually it's it's just another night. And I think it's just amateur night, you know. It's like people drink too much, and I don't know. I don't get the appeal of New Year's, and I don't make New Year's resolutions. I just don't do that. This is actually starting to come together pretty well. So I don't know. I don't see anybody coming to the live yet, but that's okay. This gives me time to get my dough together. Just kidding. But hey, you all. I see somebody joined. But yes, I'm making sugar cookies for New Year's, or for fun also. And I don't know if you all are excited about the new year. And I don't know why I'm saying you all. I'm not from the South. I'm from Indiana. But I live in California. I've lived in California longer, I think, than Indiana. So I'm going to get some olive oil. And I'm going to put this on my pan. I just got this for Christmas. Yay. Thank you. You may know who you are. I don't know. And I like doing lives because it's chaotic and you never know what's going to happen. Excuse me while I get a paper towel. But it's fun, and I don't have to do editing. So I like that. I'm lazy. Okay, I got the pan already, and I got this all mixed in. It looks pretty good. So I also got some sugar, and I'm going to add, add Hudson. I'm going to try to put some granulated sugar on top. So I think that would be really good. But also they said not to over roll it. And I will fully admit, I'm not the best baker. But cookies either are a major fail or they can turn out okay. So I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, to be honest. But they said to do like little 2 tablespoons of these like gooey sugar cookie. And I just wanted to see what you all are up to. Hope you had a nice holiday. Has anybody do anything special? I just like the time off. Although I haven't gotten a lot of time off, but I like to lounge around and watch movies. And I am in the film industry. I'm a producer, or trying to be. I was. And the industry is very challenging right now. But it is what it is. There's AI, there's the studios are merging. And I saw a lot of good films, but I don't know that there was anything that was amazing to me this year. And everyone talks about one battle after another, and I didn't really love that movie. Sorry, Leo. But, and yeah, I'm a Christian. You don't have to worry about me. But I'm just grateful for life, for another year, and I think it's important to try to be positive, be happy, even if no one's life is perfect. Let's grant it, And I was saying earlier, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I think they're boring, but yeah. Oh, Hudson. You know what? I Googled it. It was like AI overview, of course, but I found a pretty good recipe. But I can show you maybe in a moment after I get my hands all ungooeyed. It's kind of gross. But yeah, I'm excited about the new year. Like I said, I don't really make resolutions. And I need more paper towels. Oh no. This is the part I don't like. It's the gooiness. And I have no clue how this is going to turn out. So you can watch with me if you want. See if it's a fail. Or see if it actually turns out well. Yeah, I'm washing my hands. But if you want, you guys, tell me where you're from, what country, or from the US, what area you're in. I'm in LA. And just chilling today. So this is the cookies. So they're supposed to cook about 14 minutes. Oh, and I forgot. I gotta put the sugar on top. Yeah, the sugar. This is nice granulated sugar because it's very crystally. So I think, this kind of sugar, like this, I think this is really nice for kind of this kind of thing for cookies. But we'll see. And again, my hands are messy. Okay, so I'm going to stick that in. And I got my timer. I am going to set it for 15 minutes, which means I have to talk for 15 minutes, which I don't know. I don't usually do super long lives, but oh, hi Brittany. I'm from Indiana, originally from, oh, what city in Indiana? Because I'm in California from Indiana, but from the Great Lakes, Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Fort Wayne. That is my homeland. Oh my God. I'm from Angola. So if you know the Great Lakes area, that tri-state area, that is where I grew up. And I lived in Fort Wayne briefly. It was, it's a kind of a bigger, small town. But it's a nice area and I love the lakes. I think people think of Indiana as cornfields and just farms, and it's not that. I mean, we have all kinds of stuff there and a lot of culture. We had Michael Jackson came from there, James Dean, So I think people tend to look at us from Indiana as, oh, you're a small town and you're from a farm, and some of that could be true, but no, it's a lot more than that. Oh, Omaha. Yeah. Nebraska is very farmland. My grandfather actually was a farmer, and he had hogs, and there's a picture of me as a toddler with the hogs, but I don't remember seeing the hogs. But yeah, he had a whole farm in Michigan. But yeah, I came to LA because of my film, TV dreams. And I've worked on different TV shows as a producer. I've done some acting. I obviously haven't made made it big, but it's a very difficult industry. You really have to work hard. Just hope that you can stay positive, especially now. Oh, that's cool, Brittany. Yeah, it's nice to talk to a fellow Midwesterner. I do this time of year feel kind of sad and I miss my family, but it is what it is. I don't have a lot of money right now to travel, so I was out of work for a year and I'm working thankfully, but it's been a challenge. And yeah, it's fun. Let me take a peek at this. Oh. Oh my gosh. How much time do we have left? No, literally, guys, I never am on a live this long. I don't know. Lives are kind of intimidating to me because you can't edit stuff. And I feel like sometimes it's hard to continue talking. My friend Adam does what's called Inspired Vibes Lounge, and it's on Rumble, not Tumble, Rumble. And he sings and stuff. I wouldn't be able to do that. I would not. And I think I can sing okay, but that's not my forte, to do live music or anything like that. I think people have real balls to do that. But I do love food, cooking, traveling. I hope to do more traveling in the future. I'd love to go to Iceland, Portugal. I've had the, ability to travel quite a bit. I was 4 times in Europe and I've been all over the world pretty much. And I was technically in Iceland at the airport, but that doesn't count, right? So, I'm hoping I get to travel more. I can do more content that's interesting. I do like to try different hotel reviews and stuff like that. I'm just doom scrolling, waiting for my husband to finish dinner. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. It's 3 o'clock your time. Yeah, Fort Wayne, I haven't really gone downtown for a long time, and I know they do have nice parks, a zoo. They have I don't know, live concerts and stuff. And, it's a really nice hometown. It's a good place to raise kids. And, oh, you work at 4 a.m. Yeah. I hate getting up early. So if I have to get up that early, I probably go to bed at 6 p.m. Because I need about 10 hours sleep. So I don't know. I hand it to people that can do a job like that and get up early because I'm just so not a morning person. And I would just be like, it's tough for me to be at work at 9. So yeah, early mornings are not my thing. But sometimes it's good, you have the quietness of the morning, and it's peaceful, and that you have more time. I feel like when I sleep till 10 a.m., 11 a.m. even, half the day is over and I wasted it all sleeping. So in that sense, it's getting there. It's starting to smell. Have that nice smell. I am next door. I'm in a townhouse to some people that cook all the time. And sometimes their smells come over here and they're not always the most pleasant. And maybe, my smells go to there and they probably don't love my smells as much either. So it goes both ways. So I was going to show you, this is the recipe for the cookies. I wish I could make a screen grab. It's kind of hard to show, but Basically, it uses flour, 1.5 cups, sugar, 2/3 cup, granulated sugar, and then the extra for dipping. Butter, 1 stick, 1 large egg, and then 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, which is normal for a lot of desserts, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and 1 teaspoon salt. And I used 1/4 teaspoon cream of tartar, which is supposed to make it more chewy. But basically, you mix all of that. You do the dry and the soft separately, and then you mix it all together. So it takes about 15 minutes. So we're about 8 minutes to go. Although I keep opening up the oven, so that's probably not helping. Hi, Valeria. Am I saying your name right? Where are you from? Oh, bread from scratch. That would be amazing. I've never done that. Yeah, I don't even have a bread maker. I guess, you have those machines you can buy and you just put in stuff and it makes bread. I mean, that would be kind of fun. We have bacon cook left for the Sabbath dinner. Oh, cool. Yeah. Are you from the Jewish faith? I have a lot of Jewish friends here. But yeah, I love to cook. I didn't used to always. My my mom would make fun of me actually as a kid because I used to do this weird dessert. And I'm a kid, I'm creative, I'm just making up stuff. So I had peanut butter, I'd roll it into a ball, I would put Hershey's syrup all over it, right? And I would just mix it, put it in a ball, and then I'd put it in the freezer. And I thought it was the best thing ever. But my mom would be like, I don't get that. I thought it was a good treat. And of course, chocolate with peanut butter is really good. But yeah, my mom kind of made fun of me. So, yeah, and, I was a cook briefly in high school, a while ago. And, she would make fun of me for that because I couldn't cook at all then. So it's kind of funny that now it's come full circle and I've actually become a pretty good cook. I still, do blunders and not always. It doesn't always come out. The cookies still are not ready. But it's just trial and error, like anything. You have to be willing to put yourself out there and just make it happen. And it's not easy. You have to, get an egg in your face and be like, okay, I messed up. Oh, you're pagan now. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm a Christian. I don't, I'm not a good preacher about it. But I believe in everybody to have their own faith and believe in what you want, that's what everybody should. But yeah, I have a personal faith and I'm very free-spirited, though. I'm not like into rudimentary religion type of things. So, but I hope everybody had good holidays. And let me know your New Year's plans. I'd like to hear what people are up to. I was saying earlier, I don't usually have big New Year's plans. I like to go to friends' houses. I did have a party recently and we played Jackbox. And we just hung out to 2 a.m. and that was really fun. So I like doing that kind of thing. That's more fun, it's less pressure. You're not going out spending money. And New Year's to me is just kind of a ripoff. It's just, trying to get your money, trying to bring more expectations about the new year than you need. So I think it's great to just chill and be with friends or family. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Brittany. I think it's less about going to church and more of your relationship. That's my opinion. But I'm not, like I said, ritualistic and all that. And I just believe, you know, that it's good to have beliefs but also tolerate other people's beliefs. You know, I don't want to get too political here, but you know, the world is a scary place lately, and you know, I think we need more just love and peace and people just letting each other be, you know, in peace. But I guess that's the that's the little preaching I'm going to do. Um, but yeah, it's getting colder here, which I love. It doesn't last very long, and I'm in the valley, in San Fernando Valley, and most of the time throughout the year, it tends to be 90, 100 degrees, and I hate it. So right now it is beautiful, I think 50, 60 degrees, I'm not sure. But it is a lot better, me as a Midwesterner, because I don't like the heat and I don't have patience for having the air conditioning on all the time and all of that. So I'm very happy to have the weather changed. And I do have a gas fireplace, so I love hanging out there watching movies. Woo! Okay, this is what it looks like now, but it is not pushing up. I gotta cook it maybe 5 more minutes. I don't know. This is the part I get nervous because I'm like, is it gonna turn out? Because like I said, I'm not the best baker. And if they fail, they fail. You know, I followed the recipe. I tried to do what I was supposed to. And sometimes with baking, it just doesn't work. You know, you have to have a little bit more, I don't know, it's almost like chemistry. Yeah, California weather can be good. But we've had tons of rain lately, what they call the atmospheric rivers, and I'm sick of that, to be honest. I like to get rain, but not all at once, not in, you know, downpours. So we're supposed to get rain next week, maybe New Year's Eve, which isn't ideal because drinking and driving, hopefully you won't be doing that. Take a Lyft, take an Uber, but yeah, it's not a good idea to be partying and then going out and driving in the rain. But yes, baking, it is. It's like chemistry. It is, you know, which is, I'm more of a free spirit. I just want to throw stuff in there, do it like this. And then sometimes that doesn't work so well with baking. You need exactly 1/4 teaspoon, exactly, you know, this and that. So for my personality, it doesn't always work very well. But I did make a really good fantasy fudge, and I will put a link in the description later. It's my grandmother's recipe, so to speak, but there's also similar recipes online called fantasy fudge. And it turned out, oh, amazing. It was so, so good. And yeah, okay. Yes, that's very true. If you go over baking, it will, you know, it's a matter of timing, ingredients, and especially with baking. So I don't know if this is going to turn out well. I try not to open up the oven because I'm going to try 3 more minutes. And usually you do the finger test, you see if it bounces back up for cookies and stuff like that. So I'm getting ready and I'm going to see if it turns out. But thank you guys for staying with me that are here. I do like doing lives. I feel like when I do videos, I don't get much interaction and I don't get as much, you know, stuff. So, I mean, it's more fun, I think, to do lives in that sense. And like I was saying, I don't have to edit it for better or worse, you know, but that's the fun part about lives. You don't know what's going to happen and you can't undo it. I mean, you can delete it off YouTube, but you can't really edit it. So, yeah. Oh, okay, Brittany. Well, I guess you're taking off, but it was great talking to you, and I'm almost done. I got about 3 more minutes. I'm going to see if this turns out or not. But, you know, It's the anticipation. So I'm gonna try to be patient. I just got a minute. And it is a nice Sunday. It's not super sunny. It's kind of cloudy and sunny. But my cats are upstairs. I have 2 kitties, Chinky, Zuma, and they are a pair. And I'm not a cat lady. It's just 2 cats. But I would like a dog too, but it's just so much work. So, and they don't like dogs. So, you know, me and the cats, but they're nice and cuddly, and they're, you know, good to have when it's cold. It is stressful sometimes. They get sick, and then I get to be so worried. And, you know, I'm a caring pet mom. So I do really care about my animals, and I do my best to make sure they're okay. Oh my God, it rang. Oh, okay. It bounced back. Oh my gosh. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hot to handle, but for those of you still here it is, and it's all sparkly. I don't know if it's too hot to eat right now, but the back looks cooked. It doesn't look burnt. And let me see if I can just get a little taste. Yeah, it's pretty good. It kind of reminds me of a sweet scone. But I like the nice sparkle. And yeah, it's good with coffee, with champagne, with whatever you want. So this has been the longest live I've done. I survived it. And it's been fun to hang out, especially with you, Brittany. And I love hearing about people's stories and connecting with different people. So I want to wish everybody a happy New Year's, and just be safe. And I will hopefully see you on another video soon. I'll probably do just a regular video next. But have a good one. Peace out. And please like and subscribe if you can. And I thank you for watching.